Welcome back, everyone. Let us continue solving the exam paper of 2021. Let us continue from question number 21. It says cube root of 2 over a times cube root of a the power of 16 b the power of 9 over 128, it says. So both of them are in cube roots. So we can keep all in one cube root and we can multiply 2 over a times a the power of 16 and b the power of 9 over 128. I can keep all of them in one cube root. Then what I can do here, I can simplify by 2 1 is by 264. Here a the power of 16 means 16 a's are there. So if I cancel by one of a that are the diagonal here, this is going to be 15. The exponent will be 15. So what's left now? A the power of 15, b the power of 9, the whole over 64 left in the cube root. Cube root means, the power of 1 over 3. Let me remind you. X in cube root means it is the same as x the power of 1 over 3. X in the radical means, for example, if you have x in the radical, it's the same as x the power of 1 over 2 because the index is 2 here. So here this time it's cube root. So 1 over 3 will be an exponent for each of them. So that means I can write it a the power of 15, the whole the power of 1 over 3. Again, b the power of 9, the whole the power of 1 over 3. Get this exponent 9. The whole over again, 64, we can write it 4 cube, or we can write it 8 square, or we can write to the power of 6. But which one is better? 4 cube, because multiple of 3, better. We can write to the power of 6 also. But 4 cube, I can write it, but there is a whole the power of 1 over 3 there. Now this will be, now imagine how to simplify here again. When you multiply this one with 1 over 3, like 15 times 1 over 3 means by 3, 1, by 3, 5. So cancel it, a the power of 5 will remain, also the upper part. This is the same as a the power of 5 and b the power of 3 remains. The whole over the down one is over 4. So the answer will be just b. B will be the answer here. So it's going to be B. Next question, let y is equal to x squared, it says. Y is equal to x squared. Which one of the following expression is not equal to 3x power of 4 y squared in bracket 1 plus x squared? So see the choice first. The first choice A, it contains all x. The C, it contains y and x, and B, it contains all y. So let us substitute x squared in place of y. So this is the same as 3x the power of 4 times y squared. Y means by itself is x squared. So x squared squared, x squared squared. In place of y, you can replace x squared. Then into 1 plus x squared. So x squared squared means the exponent will be multiplied. So it's going to be what? 3x the power of 4 times x the power of 4. Because x squared squared. Then in bracket 1 plus x squared we do have. This means 3x the power of 8 in bracket 1 plus x squared remains. So the answer is going to be A. Which one of the following? Actually, okay, which one of the following is not equal to, it says. So A, it works. Okay, what about B? B, again, what we can do, let us rub it. Again, B, what did I do here? As you see, first of all, B means this is a choice, as you see here. The choice, it's written in this form. But x the power of 4, x the power of 4, someone can write it x squared square 4. The reason, because we know that x squared means y. That's why I wrote it in this form. Therefore, y is replaced in place of x squared, then the square is there. So y squared times y squared will be y the power of 4. So 3y the power of 4, again the inner part here, what you see, it says x squared. So it is replaced by y. So the B also, it is correct. Okay, let us go to D and check, because The D, it doesn't work, by the way. The reason, because we already checked it. If we make all X, it must be A. If we make all the Y, it must be B. What about C? C is mixed because one of it is replaced already. So what is replaced? The outer part, if you replace it by the outer, out of the bracket, look at out of the bracket. What do you have out of the bracket here? Out of the bracket, you have this one, 3x to the power of 4, y squared. If you replace it all by y, it must be like this form. Like I wrote it here, 3y to the power of 4. Is it? Yes, it's written in that form. The inner part, nothing happened. Simply the place is exchanged. 1 plus x squared, it's written as x squared plus 1. So the answer will be C. I mean, C is also correct. C correct, A correct, and B is also correct. But D it's not. Because B completely it is replaced by X means it must be in the form of A. It's not as form of D, so the answer must be D. The next question, which one of the following describe 8 in bracket A minus B multiplied by the area of the triangle shown below? So what to do here? First of all, try to identify what is the area of the triangle. This is a triangle as you see here. This is a triangle, right angle triangle actually. Or maybe it's not. But what's given to you, the altitude is given to you, the height of the triangle, which is 3, and the base, you can consider this whole as a base. So what's area of triangle? Area of triangle is half times base times height. The base length means A plus B. Okay, I wrote here, area of the triangle is equal to half times base times height. Is equal to half times, what is the base? The base is the sum of A and B. It's written here, times the height, 3. So when you multiply this, half times 3 will be 3 over 2 in bracket A plus B. I wrote it. Then the question is saying, which one of the following describes 8 times A minus B multiplied with the area? That means I'm going to multiply now the two. When we multiply, look how does it looks. The first one here it is, times, the second one here it is. But try to focus here in the bracket A minus B and A plus B. There is a formula, difference of a square. A minus B times A plus B means it is the same as A square minus B square. So when you multiply the two, it's going to be A square minus B square. What about the numbers? 8 when you multiply by 3 over 2, by 2 1 is by 2 4, and 4 times 3 will be 12. So the coefficient number here, it must be 12. So the answer will be necessarily will be found at A. Next question, the highest common factor. So try to see. First of all, factorize this one. When you factorize it, x will be taken out common as a common. So it will be 108 x in bracket, x minus 2 remain in bracket. So x minus 2 will be common for both. X minus 2 will be taken as a common. Then in the outer, there is x cubed and x. Which one is the highest common factor? When we are thinking of the common factor, we are going to take the least one, the least exponent. There is x in both outside, but the first one, x cubed, the second one, just x. So the least one will be x. Now let's come to the number, 72 and 108. 72 by 2, it will be 36. What about this by 2? 54. You can factorize it. Again, this by 2, 8, 18, by 2, 9, and by 3, 3. But in general, I can say you can factorize in this longer process. Or you can think of 36 times 2, 72 is the same as 36 multiplied by 2. What about 108? It is the same as 36 multiplied by 3. Because in 72 and in 108, there is 36 in both. 1 times 2, the other 1 times 3. So common number for both will be 36. So 36, the x in bracket, x minus 2 will be the highest common factor, which is found at A. The next question, the difference of two integers is 32, the difference. And the ratio of the integers are 2 to 3. What is the smallest number? First of all, in case of ratio, give them same variable here. So give them some variable 2x to 3x. Can give them same variable. But what is given here? The difference. The difference means which one is the larger, 2x or 3x? 3x is larger, so take the difference. 3x minus 2x is equal to 32. The difference is x, which is equal to 32. We know the value of x now. So what's asked? The smallest integer. Which one is the smallest? The smallest one is 2x. That means 2 times 32. When you multiply, it's going to be 64. So the smallest integer must be 64. The next question, linear equation. It is 2 in bracket x minus 2 multiplied 2x plus 3 is equal to 2x minus 1 in bracket 2x plus 1. Remember the second bracket how to multiply. I said before a minus b times a plus b. Remember what we said before, a minus b times a plus b. Okay, if this one equal to this one, and the second with the second the same, 1 minus 1 plus a square minus b square, you can see. So here, without distribution, you can say 4x square minus 1, because 2x when you square it, 4x square, and 1 when you square it, it will be 1. What about here? Let us complete it. First multiply the bracket to keep it outside. X times 2x will be, this x will multiply each of them. So it will be x square plus 3x. Again, the negative 2 will multiply each of them the same manner. Let's change it and check. This also will multiply each of them. So it will be negative 4x minus 6. So now completed. 2 in bracket x square. What is the sum of this? 3x minus 4x will be negative x minus 6 is equal to 4x square minus 1. Completed. 2x square minus 2x minus 12 is equal to 4x square minus 1. Then collect it. So here when we multiply, we made a mistake. X times 2x will be 2x square. So this 2 will come, and when you multiply, this is going to be 4x square. So 4x square found in both sides. What remain here? Negative 2x minus 12. So let us finish this one. Can collect, shift the 12 there, and yeah, the 12 there only. Negative 2x is equal to negative 1 plus 12. When you shift the 12, it will be added. I'm here. Be focused. And then negative 2x is equal to 11, divide both sides. So x is equal to negative 11 over 2. Because when you divide by negative, it will remain negative. So the answer is going to be A. Next question, which one of the following statement is not true? So A, it says if x greater than 1, then 2x greater than 2. Like if you multiply by 2 by 2. X greater than 1 means if I multiply by 2 both sides, 2x is greater than 1. It's, greater 2. It's obvious. You can multiply. In case of inequality, you can multiply both sides by a positive number. It's okay. The inequality will not be changed. So this is true. A. First one, it's correct. B, 2x is less than 3. It says 2x is less than 3. So if you divide by 2 both sides, again, x less than 3 over 2, it's okay again. I divide by a positive number, so it works. The next one, C, it says negative 2x is greater than 7. If I divide by both sides by negative, now this time the inequality has to change. So x is less than negative 7 over 2, it was supposed to be. But it says x is greater than negative. No, this one doesn't work. So the answer obviously will be C. The next question, it says 2x plus y equal to 1. Which one of the following is not true about the line given? So first one is talking about the slope. To get the slope, first the equation of the line has to be written y is equal to mx plus b. In another way, y must be the subject. Try to make the y alone. For that matter, shift the 2x to the other side. When you shift it, y is equal to negative 2x plus 1. Because it was positive here. When you shift it to the other side, it will be negative. So what is the slope? Negative 2. The slope negative 2, correct. B, it says the y-intercept. The y-intercept means the constant here. What's written? This is the equation of the line. Don't forget. This is the equation of the line. So once the equation of the line is written in the form y is equal to mx plus b4, the m will be the slope, and the b is the y-intercept. So what is the y-intercept? 1, that's correct as you see here. The line passes through the point 2, negative 3. We have to check this one. How to check? The line passes through the point 2, negative 3, it says. So how to check? This one in place of x, the first order, the second order in place of y, replace and check whether it gives you the true statement or not. Let's do it. Y is equal to negative 2x plus 1. So in place of y, negative 3 is equal to negative 2 times what's y? X2 plus 1. So negative 3 is equal to negative 4 plus 1. Negative 3 is equal to negative 3. Yes, that's correct. The true statement we have got. So the line passes through the third quadrant, it says. The slope is positive. The slope is positive. That means the line has to be slanted to the right. Will it pass to the third quadrant? We have to check. How to check? By checking the y-intercept and the x-intercept. How to check? First of all, the line is the slope is negative. The slope of the line negative means the line is slanted to the left. If this is x-axis, if this one y-axis, the line must be slanted to the left. It may be here or, but how to check? Check the y-intercept. If you insert 0 in place of x to get the y-intercept, it's passing through the point 1 and 1 over 2. So it never, this is the third quadrant. By the way, there are 4 quadrants. This is the first quadrant, second quadrant will be here. This is going to be the second quadrant, and here it is the third quadrant. This is going to be the fourth one. So the line necessarily has to pass through the first quadrant and the fourth and the second quadrant. It can't pass through the third quadrant. So the answer will be D. Next question. Which one of the following condition doesn't describe similarity of triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF? If two triangles similar, corresponding side has to be proportional. That means AB over DE, AB over DE, it must be equal to BC over EF. Again, it must be equal to the other corresponding sides, AC with DF. These three are proportional sides. So AB with over D is equal to AC over DF, okay? BC over EF, it works. Doesn't, it says. Again, AB over DE, okay, is equal to BC over EF, yes. And angle B, it must be equal to angle E, yes. Because ABC, we say, look, which angles are corresponding angles? Angle A with angle D, B with angle E, and angle C with angle F. So again, the second one also it's correct. C, AC over DF, what we mentioned here already, it is equal to BC over EF, yes, again BAC. If I say, I have to say EDF, that's correct. D, angle ABC is equal to DEF, correct, it's congruent, and angle BCA, when we say BCA, try to see it, how it's the pattern, BCA, so it has to be EFC. EFD, it must be EFD. If we say BAC, it must be EFD. But it says something another here wrong. So because of that, D doesn't work. The last question for this video, it says in the figure below, the ratio of the triangle ABC to the triangle ADE is 16 to 9, and AE equal to 8, and AC, what is AC? First of all, try to see the two triangles. The two triangles are similar. Which triangle? First one, this upper triangle. And the second one is the larger triangle. The two triangles are similar. How? There is 90 degree for both, right angle, and there is common angle for both. So the two triangles similar means side ratio, area ratio is equal to side ratio square. That means A1 over A2 area ratio is the same as S1 over S2 the whole square. Area 1 is 16, the larger one, over 9 is equal to AE mean the smaller side. I consider the larger one as area 1, you see here, and the smaller one as area 2. So S1 means the larger side. Which one is the larger, AE or AC? AC is the larger one, because AC means from here to here. AE, the corresponding side, is the smaller. So AC over 8 the whole square. Now to remove the square, I have to put both sides in the radical to remove the square, because the reverse process of squaring is, it was square root. So I will put this one in the square root, this also in the square root. Radical of this one will be 4 over 9, 4 over 3 is equal to AC over 8. Then crisscross. This means 3AC is equal to 32. When you divide both sides by 3, AC will be 32 over 3. So the answer is found at B. This is a way how to solve the third video from 21 until 30. I will come back with the next video. Thank you for watching.